You say that you don't like them, but I see you all the time. Creep shit. You say that you don't like them, but I see you all the time. Creep shit. You say that you don't like them, but I see you all the time. Creep shit. You say that you don't like them, but I see you all the time. Creep shit. You say that you don't like them, but I see you all the time. Creep shit. You say that you don't like them, but I see you all the time. Creep shit. You say that you don't like them, but I see you all the time. Creep shit. You say that you don't like them, but I see you all the time. Creep shit. You say
Alright, so welcome back to another freezing cold New England morning. Today was probably the stupidest day I could have picked to wash this car. I saw that face. It was the stupidest day that I could have picked to wash this car because it's freezing cold outside. And I decided to do a little intro, a little something special. Hopefully you guys appreciated it. But yeah, I decided to wash the car for the intro and just make it special, and it just turned out to be a nightmare. We're moving on from that. Anyway, so here are the 5 things that we hate about the C6 Z06. I have my son Nick here, and he is going to start it off. I don't know, we didn't rehearse any of this, so I have no idea what he's gonna say. So we are just gonna go and wing it. Oops. So one of the things he hates is when the window opens up when he touches that, apparently. So, alright, no, seriously, we'll start. So what is one of the things that you hate?
One thing that I hate is there's no back seat. All there is the trunk behind us and 2 front seats.
So there's no back seat. You know, we could probably compromise, and maybe the next sports car will have 4 doors, or maybe a back seat at least. All right, so thing number 1, no back seat. No back seat. What did I say? No back seat?
I'm excited.
I don't know. Thing number 2 that I personally don't like about this car are the wheels. I don't like the way they look. I don't know who the previous owner was. I mean, the look isn't too bad, it's just the width. There's a little space that that's like between the tire and the outside of the car, and I like things either flush or, you know, poking out a little bit. I like a little meat on the tires. So that's one thing that I definitely plan on changing on the car. That I don't necessarily hate it, but I definitely don't like it, I can tell you that. All right, so thing number 3, I have no idea what he's gonna pick, but all right, you have time, go ahead. All right, and that's a good sign. If he can't find anything he hates, that's awesome. So thing number, where are we, 3?
Yeah.
All right, so thing number 3. I put 4 fingers up because last night I drank too much. So thing number 3 is the transmission. Let me go ahead and show you guys. So the transmission is like right here in this big center area, right on the center console. There's literally, like, even if you open this up, right? This is how much space you have in there. There's literally nothing in there because the transmission takes up so much space. So therefore, like on long trips, like let's say if we're going to Maine or something like that, it starts getting so warm, like in the center console. And I'm a fairly decent sized guy, so like it starts to kind of heat up your right leg. It's not a burn, but it's definitely, you know, you notice that it's there. It's not too bad, but it's enough to, like, you know, be like, that's something I would change about it. So that's number 3. All right, I did 2. You have to come up with 1.
Okay. It's not about the car. It's something that goes along. I don't like how there's no car starter. I don't like how there's no car starter. No car starter. All around me are familiar faces, worn out.
That's something we could definitely look into, but it is a manual transmission, so I don't know if there's too many car starters. I've not, that knowledge eludes me. I don't know anything about that, but yeah, so there is no remote starter. We have to get out in the cold to start this, you know, when it is cold, but it is a summer car, so you should be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like essentially we would be going out in a warm garage to start it. So hopefully when we build this garage, that's one thing that we could take off the list of things that we hate. So that was 4, right?
Yeah.
All right, so thing number 5 for me would be more power, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it seems silly, but the Evo was 600, a little bit more than 600 horsepower, and you knew that it was 600. It was, like, when it went, it was ridiculous. So to go from a 600 horsepower car, you know, to a 500 horsepower burnout machine, you kind of definitely notice it. But that's something we do plan on fixing down the line. And, you know, hopefully we can bring a little bit more power to this beast. You know, what's a good horsepower number that you would be looking for?
720.
You know what? I love this kid. This is why I love this kid. He hit it. Tell them.
720.
720. So, you know, we're looking for around 800 to 700 horsepower. I don't think that's not, you know, that should be fairly easy with a C6 Z06. It just feels better. Obviously, at that point, we'll be putting some drag slicks in the back. Maybe go to the track and let him drive it. And no, you don't want to crash it?
No.
Why? Because you know what it does now, huh?
Yes.
All right. So those were the 5 things that we hate about the C6 Z06, but ultimately there's way more things that we love about it than hate about it. So would you recommend this car to
yeah.
All right, this is a family channel. All right, so if you are looking to have a family sidecar that your kids will love, it's definitely a C6 Z06. Won't break your budget. And yeah, that finishes off the video. Do you want to close it out?
No.
Just, you have to be like, so thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and leave a like if you liked it. You have to do that.
How about you do it?
I'll do it. All right, so if you're watching this for the first time, we just want to say thank you for taking the time out to watch this video. there are going to be some definite action videos coming up. It's just that it's way too cold to do stupid stuff in this car. Yeah, that'll conclude the video for this weekend. Expect another video. We're actually filming again, so there's going to be another upload for the week. I think I'll put it out, what, Tuesday?
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll put it out. All right, see you guys next time.